Greetings and wholeness Star family. My name is Doyen Fraser. I am an author, a Leptokinetic Healer, and a human activator. And today I'm just kind of here to talk about one of our most frequently asked questions, which is, where do I go? What service is for me? What do I choose? And this is for first-time visitors, first-time patients that have never received any work from me, and that is that I always suggest receiving the energetic analysis. We offer the energetic analysis so we can figure out which areas to focus in, whether that is the lower self-healing platform or the higher self-integration process. Instead of just choosing one, we actually go in and observe the physiological involuntary stimuli that the patient is exhibiting, and based off of what the patient's body has to tell us, kind of dictates the route that we take, whether we focus on reconnecting their energetic transduction sequence, or how the energy is, being transduced or transformed from subtle frequencies from this unified field of consciousness all the way down to the cellular form and electrochemical signaling. Or whether or not your cells are already activated and we just have direct access to your cellular information and can just begin the process of cellular transmutation and increasing the resonance and conduction and the connectivity of your system. Here at Microgrid Activation, I know that we offer a lot of different services, and that can be confusing at times, which is one of the reasons why we've actually tried to consolidate a lot of our services into primarily two different things. We have the lower self-healing, which surely a lot of people think, oh no, lower self, and all of these negative kind of connotations towards something being lower. However, this is just the process of physically activating the human being, getting the cells ready to hold the resonance of high frequencies, to make sure that everything is connected properly and that the energy is communicating down from this unified field of consciousness all the way down to ultimately the blood cells, so that we are able to recrystallize all the way down to the cellular form and have our biology actually be entrained by these wavelengths so that the work sticks. Oftentimes we don't just get to work with the higher self-integration process. We have to create the environment that's necessary to even house those types of frequencies so that we do not short-circuit the body. So a lot of times we have to upgrade the cellular matrices. We have to upgrade the ions and all of the electrically excitable particles and infrastructure in the body so that it is able to stream or run these frequencies, these currents through the body in a balanced and efficient manner. However, if your system is in a state where we are able to receive feedback and your cells have already been activated naturally, or through your own processes and through the assistance of others, then we're just able to directly work with the cellular information, and we're almost usually always able to just gracefully kind of integrate this aspect of themselves back towards wholeness. Or in other words, we are able to give an individual access to their divine totality. Now, if you're already activated, we have the higher self integration aspect of the work, which is some of the more mystical fun stuff in regards to DNA activation, Kundalini awakening, of course, higher self-integration, higher sensory perception increasing, developing your psychic abilities. The higher self-integration process kind of entails working with all the stuff that really everybody wants to work with. It's kind of more so of the end result of the work. However, it takes putting in the work to get there. One of the most important processes of this work is getting a patient to be able to receive biofeedback, or this involuntary stimuli that kind of gives us a way or a form of communicating with an individual's body, and within that it leads us to discover deeper repressed feelings and anything that may be obstructing an individual's system, their progress, their growth, whatever you want to call it. just it allows us to further identify disequilibrium inside of the human biology. The higher self integration process is kind of the end goal of this work. We are here to create sovereign, free beings that are free from the restraints of the limited thinking of others and others' opinions, and that are able to depend on themselves and their own inner guidance and their own inner intelligence, which far exceeds anyone's limited rationale. The point of this end goal is to essentially create a domino effect of awakening or of human activation. So as always, it's been a pleasure to facilitate this process for you in any way, shape, or form. Signing out. Wholeness.